Right, so you have a retirement fund, a few investments, maybe even a paid up house. Congratulations. But here's the thing, have you actually sat down and figured out where is it all going? Or are you just hoping the chips fall in your favor like a Saturday evening Springbok rugby score? Well, in any service industry, whether you are pulling espressos, fixing geysers, or guiding someone through a financial maze, one question always matters. Are we actually adding value as financial advisors? Or are we just checking off boxes and sending invoices? Hi, my name is Yolanda. I'm a wealth advisor. It is my goal on this platform to give you easy, actionable tips, content, and strategies that you can use to manage money well, to live abundantly, and build generational wealth. I am the founder of this platform, Financially Fabulous Females, the founder of the Wealth Nation podcast in our 5th year, and I'm also the director of Solomon Wealth Management. We are a boutique financial management firm based in Durban. We help South Africans in KZN, across Durban, across the country, and also South African expats all over the world get their money right. If you want to chat with me one-on-one, click the link where you're watching this video or listening to this podcast, and you can book a complimentary appointment. So as a financial advisor, clients judge us on 2 levels. First, it's the technical quality. Did the financial advisor actually know what they were doing? And then it's the functional quality. Did they go about doing the stuff that they needed to do in a way that makes you want to work with them again? Now, both matter. It's not just about the technical stuff. Now, that's the real meat and potatoes, or the real mutton in your mutton biryani. But that determines whether you sleep easy at night, knowing your money's got a job and it isn't of gallivanting somewhere. But here's the catch. Too many advisors assume the job is done once the policies are signed and the retirement annuities are ticking over. And that just is not good enough. As a financial advisor, or better yet, as a financial coach, my job is not just to hit your investment targets. My job is to ask the questions that you didn't think to ask. And I know I'm doing a good job when I ask that question and the client is sitting in silence for 5 or 10 seconds and they go, I really didn't think about that. So that's my job, to ask those tough questions. And the second layer of that is to find answers to those tough questions. I also have to listen to what you haven't really said out loud. And your silence does say a lot when we're sitting one-on-one. And it's not a bad thing, right? It just helps guide me to getting you the right kind of solutions. And it's about helping you build a plan that's about you. It's not just about the numbers and the graphs that a financial advisor will put in front of you when we sit with you. Now, take retirement, for instance. We've been sold this dream of 65 being the finish line. We pack it up, we go play golf, we sail into a sunset, sitting at the casino on the Durban beachfront, or whatever it is. But what happens when that sun sets and you're still staring at 25 more years with absolutely no purpose and all that structure of working life gone? Now, that's the real planning, helping you figure out what life looks like after work. Now, that takes time, it takes patience, it takes honest conversations. It's not just another product pitch. Here's the thing, you are a tree and you work hard to get that fruit to grow. And my job is to help you grow, get the nice kind of nourishment you need in the roots, because you just don't grow on the top for the trees. It's the roots that is making that growth happen. And I make sure that fruit doesn't rot on the ground because no one planned for a proper harvest. And that's where a proper financial plan comes in. Not some half-baked product summary in a plastic folder, but a living, breathing blueprint. It should define your goals with clarity, not financial jargon. It should lay out the steps to get there, both short and long term. It should explain in plain English, as I'm an advisor that provides an English-only service. It should talk about diversity and tax efficiency and cover estate matters, starting with a proper will. Now, this plan should avoid the usual game of, I'll sort it out later, or we'll follow up in the next meeting. But It would help you live with peace of mind knowing that your finances are not just surviving, not just meeting a target. They're really working, and they're working overtime. Now, that's what the role of a good financial advisor is. It's beyond the paperwork, right? And there's a ton of paperwork. If you're a client of mine, there's a ton of paperwork. It's not that I like to do it. It's just the compliance that I have to put in place. All right, so I have to remind you not to panic when the markets wobble. And I do that regularly with you guys if you're on my WhatsApp list. If you're not on my WhatsApp list, it means you're not a client. But we do have a WhatsApp channel. It's Financially Fabulous Females. If you're not on it, you can go on to your WhatsApp and find our channel. We'll send you updates regularly. It also to keep your plan aligned with the new laws and new trends. And this is a thing that's changing every year. Tax laws change every year. Products change every year. New stuff comes out every year, like the new Bitcoin fund that is just released. And check out my YouTube channel. I just released a video on that yesterday on how you can include this in your portfolio, right? My goal is to find the smart, effective, cost-effective solutions that fit into your life. And also to make sure that your family knows about it too, not just you. And we like to keep it simple because life is basically complicated enough. So what should you look for in a financial advisor in South Africa today? One, you're looking for independence, right? No one likes to be sold a branded package disguised as advice. Now at Solomon Wealth, we are independent financial advisors. We don't work for one specific company. Now we're affiliated with many companies. We don't have pressure to meet sales targets and push a certain product or anything like that. I get into lots of trouble for not selling a certain kind of product or a certain kind of brand. But this is not what the client needs. I'm all about solutions for my clients and not about pushing products. Yeah, I get into a lot of trouble. I just wish I could tell you about it. So also experience and team support. This isn't just a one-man show. Now, if you're my client, I'm the face, I'm the voice that you see, but there's a team behind me that does a lot of the work and most of that paperwork, because I hate doing paperwork. It's also qualifications, and it's not just regular industry qualifications. Right now, although I have the what is needed to be a financial advisor in South Africa, I've gone over and above. I do have my master's in business that really helps me understand politics and understand economics, the economic and the accounting side of things as well. And you'll find that I am one of the very few advisors talking to you about politics while everybody else is talking to you about products. All right, we work on a fee basis, right? We tell you our fees, what's involved. Some folks might pay an upfront fee, all right, depending on the services they need. Others, we might not charge you an upfront fee. We'll charge you an ongoing fee based on the amount of money of yours that we manage. And above all that, it's trust. All right, are we in it for you, or is the advisor just in it for a commission? At the end of the day, financial planning is not about predicting the future. It's about preparing for it. So ask yourself, do I have somebody in my corner who knows my story, my numbers, my goals, my family? It's not just about flying blind, because that is just not worth the risk taking. And if you're looking for proper financial advice, click the link where you're watching this video, and I'll be happy to chat with you one-on-one.